Hello, everybody. Welcome. And it is here. The World Cup is here. And I am beyond ready and excited for it. Watching some of the ceremonies. Beforehand, I've had Fox on since 1 o'clock when the stuff started. I'm getting so hyped for it. We're here. The national anthems are happening right now. Mexico versus South Africa. The poll is out there. Who do you think is going to win this opening match? Do you think Mexico wins it there in Mexico City? Or do you think South Africa ruins it for the Mexican fans there? But before we move on and talk about some other things, Normal, Rain, Red, Derpy, Luis, Gracie, thank you all for being here already at the start of the stream. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. It is the World Cup. Let's go. Yeah, you got to be excited. I mean, you got to be excited. It's the World Cup. I'm very much excited for it. I think I moved my camera so you can see a little glimpse of the. There we go. We got that fixed so you can't see that. But we're here. The World Cup, guys. What do we think? And what do we think that the outcome of this one is going to be? Also, while we are waiting for it to start, this is today's lineup for Mexico and South Africa. Mexico, Jimenez up top. That's who I am looking forward to seeing in this match. Will he perform? Will he get a goal? I think we see him. I think we see him get on the score sheet today. Also, I got to shout out Gutierrez. Yes, he chose Mexico over the U.S., but I'm excited for him. He's in the starting lineup. But I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm beyond excited for the match. And then also some of the upcoming streams. We will be doing USA versus Paraguay tomorrow night. Brazil against Morocco with Haiti versus Scotland. Yes, I will be cheering for Scotland and in that one. And then the Netherlands versus Japan. It's going to be great. We're going to be doing a bunch of watch-alongs throughout the whole tournament. You don't think that's how the national anthem of Mexico is supposed to sound like? Really? I don't know. So I agree, Derpy, the way that they introduced the teams and had them come out like that, I do too, instead of like the basketball style, like calling each one of their names. Nice. Hey, thanks, Normal. I appreciate that. I'm trying to upgrade the stream a little bit. Also, there is a little added touch to the stream also, but I'm not showing that until tomorrow night. That will be used for the USA game. We have two cameras. I'm just going to put that out there. We have two cameras set up, and you'll be able to see if anything crazy happens in the US, because it's another level for me when the US is playing, especially with it being in the World Cup. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. But how's everyone feeling? How are you on this Thursday afternoon? How's everyone else feeling about the World Cup? Are you excited for your team? Are you as excited as I am? I will say my excitement has been a roller coaster for the World Cup because of all the political stuff and people getting held up and all that. So that has kind of brought me down, but I'm excited now. I'm ready for it. It's here. Watching the stuff today. The game's getting ready to kick off. I am beyond excited. Red, in this one, I think that Mexico is going to win this match. I'm going to say 2-1. I think South Africa is going to give them. South Africa is going to give them a game. I think South Africa are a fairly good side, and they will compete with Mexico. But I think the fans there at the Azteca going to be on another level. It's packed. You know what I mean? Like, the fans are going to be behind this Mexican side, and I think that they're going to get the job done here today, 2-1 over South Africa. So let me know what your score prediction is for this match. Put it in the chat there. Yeah, this is fire. Loving the fan. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I mean that's the one thing that I was not excited about, Gracie, is the, the corporate, corporizing it all and making it real big and everything. But see, Rain, yeah, I know that you're not trying to be rude. I understand, but there's political stuff. I mean, just like Qatar, it was the same thing. Qatar, there was a lot of I mean, people died, Americans died in Qatar during the World Cup, in the last World Cup. So I think that no matter what country it's in, uh there's going to be issues, and some people and fans aren't going to like it. It's just going to be a thing. But yes, I don't like the stuff that has been going on. I think it's crazy. But now that the games are here, I'm ready for the games. That's what I'm ready for. That's what we're here for. Bringing the fans together. That's what it's all about. Red, do you think it's going to be a draw? Gracie's saying a 3-1 win for Mexico. They got totally embarrassed at AFCON. That's the same. That's the thing, though. Like, I feel like you do have to throw some of that stuff out the window at this point. Like, this is the World Cup. Yes, you do see people live up to the hype, and then some people fold. Some people fold for the World Cup in these pressure situations. But I think it's going to be a good match, and I hope that we see some goals. Hopefully, it's a good match, and especially with it being the opening match. Yeah, Rain, they will. Iran, yeah, if it comes down to it, they will. Like, that would be the dumbest thing. Like, I understand politically there's stuff going on, but they're here to play soccer, football. They're here to play football. Let's just let them play football. Like, that's what we're here for. So I would think that, like, if they make it out of their, knockout stages, the group stages and stuff, like, yeah, they'll play in the US. I don't think that they would hold that against them. I hope not. Rain, you're saying Mexico is really good, 3-1. See, I think I know that Henry was in the chat, in the Discord, and we were talking a little bit before the game, and he was saying that he's hearing people say that Mexico could go to the semifinals. I can't personally see that happening. Mexico's pretty good, but they're not that good. I think they get out of the group stage for sure. All right, the teams are out on the field. They're in their little huddles. We're getting ready to kick off. Hey, they're pulling a MLS style time here. We're what, 5 minutes after when it's supposed to start, so that makes me feel a little bit better too. Mexico is going to start with the ball. They're going left to right on the field. South Africa is going right to left. Here we go. That's right, Derpy. Let's go. Oh, they're counting 2. And we are underway there in Mexico. It's here. It is here. Hey, I love the I actually kind of like the bar down there at the bottom. I like that. It's finally here. That's right, Rain. It's finally here. Yeah, I like the way that they're doing the 2026. The visuals are nice. I like that. So Mexico starts with it. South Africa looks like that's right, Derby. 4 years just like that. It looks like South Africa is just sitting back. Who will score the first goal? I think Mexico scores first. I would say that. I'm going to put that out there. Vasquez carrying up. Like I said, South Africa is sitting back a little bit, letting Mexico just pass it back and forth between their center backs here. Yeah, they're right at midfield. I love hearing the fans. I do hate the fact that Vuvuzuelas weren't allowed. I will say that. That kind of sucks. Oh, bad giveaway here by Mexico. South Africa trying to counter, but I don't believe they are. Fans are booing, thinking that it should have been a trip. South Africa goes back to their goalkeeper. It is derpy. I think with them sitting back like that, Mexico wasn't really sure what to do. But you got to take defenders on, and that's what the one Mexican player did. But it was a bad tackle when he jumped over him and then lost the ball there. So, hey, it's one of those things. You've got to do whatever you can to get a result. And if that means that they have to sit back, you have to sit back. South Africa turns it over. Throw for Mexico, and the fans. I love it. I love hearing the fans. Oh, that should be a yellow right off the bat. That's a dangerous tackle. No yellow there for South Africa, though. Tackled him from behind. Reyes is asking, why did he not get a yellow? Man, swinging that back foot in there, that should have been a yellow, but it's early. That's why we aren't getting the yellow right away. So Gutierrez is standing over it. Oh, man, wouldn't that be all? I think it'd be awesome if he scored a goal. I am cheering for him, okay, you know. So right now it's 50-50. Yeah, free kick. Gutierrez, what was that? Gutierrez, what are you doing? That was not a pretty free kick there. Throw for Mexico, though, was off the wall. Yeah, you're right, Gracie. Like, it does kind of suck that you're indoors watching a game if you're watching it. It's a good... Oh, here it is! Great save by the South African keeper. That's the first shot of the match. Jimenez with a strike right at the edge of the box. There we go. What a save. Hey, no problem, Sam. Thanks for stopping in real quick. Appreciate it as always. Good corner. Keeper punches it away, but not a great punch. Mexico gets it back. Goes back post. South Africa's still trying to get it out. Not getting it out. Mexico still has it. Okay, South Africa. Oh, South Africa on the break here. Uh-oh. Here's the counter. Oh, he was offside. Ragnell just picks it up for Mexico. That's right, Henry. Let's go, Jimenez. Hey, I hope he gets on the score sheet. And thanks for coming in. Yeah, me too, Connor. I want Mexico to score just to hear the crowd. So yeah, Mexico's got to be careful on that counter. That's a good switch by Mexico. Turnover. South Africa now have possession into the midfield. Ooh, South Africa is not making as a bad pass. Another bad pass by South Africa here. Really, Henry? Because of that, that's awesome. Yeah, Connor, dude, I can't wait for the USA game either. Yeah, Derpy, this is a very defensive strategy. Now, they're pushing up a little bit. He did, Gracie. He did make a bunch of Great save. So he is a good keeper for South Africa. Mexico at the top of the screen goes to cross it, and we're going to get our second corner. I'm sorry, our second corner of the match for Mexico. There you go, Derpy. I like that. Going to Dave and Buster's around friends. That heck yeah. I was wondering what the ref is wearing. The ref has a camera on the side of his head. Do we get to see that view at any point in time? Great pressure by Jimenez there. So it was not a corner, by the way. I thought that they were giving Mexico a corner. South Africa just cleared up field. Yeah, Henry, their passing is not great right now. They've had some very bad turnovers, like not to put them in bad places, but just stupid mistakes. Oh, wow, Gracie, that's pretty cool. I like the pressure from Mexico. I don't know how long they can put that kind of pressure on the back line for South Africa with the heat and the humidity. I think it said it was like 79 degrees with like 52% humidity or something like that down there today. Heavy touch by Gutierrez. Turnover here is South Africa's goalkeeper. Yeah, I did hear about that, Connor. Oh, here's Mexico. Mexico, go Mexico! They go up 1-0 in the opener, and the stadium's going crazy. Let's go! Mexico opens up the scoring of the 2026 World Cup. There it is. There it is. Bad turnover by South Africa. Yeah, bad turnover by South Africa. The passing, scary, like Henry said. Great pressure by Mexico. And how do you let that go through the 5-hole? How do you let that go through the 5-hole like that? In Mexico, 1-0. I'm 19 seconds. They're playing the mariachi band. I like that. I like that. All Connor, you got I don't have gambling. I bet you they've changed it for the World Cup and stuff through YouTube, with YouTube being partnered with them, because I had ads off, but I guess they're on now. Let's go. Way to start the World Cup with the host team getting a goal first. We got some fouls happening here. Things are heating up. Let's go. So 55% of you say that South Africa is going to win the match. I guess I could have kept that up a little bit longer. If you haven't yet, please give the video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. You want it to be Freebird? Just, oh my gosh, Connor. Yeah, I don't know, Gracie. I don't know if they changed it, the settings or something. I'll have to look. Oh, I love hearing the fans chanting together. Yeah, Connor, I think so. I think that they are pushing it here. Let me look. I'll look to see if I can turn them off. Jimenez keeps it in and gets the corner. Okay, that's good, Gracie. Yeah, like I know that they were supposed to put in something like during interesting parts that there shouldn't be. So like did you miss the goal? All right, the second corner of the match for Mexico. Here we go, Jimenez. He heads it, but it goes straight. He pops it right up in the air. Yeah, South Africa coming out flat-footed. They not playing great right now, and they don't look on the same page. Some of the players don't seem like they're on the same page as the others. I wonder how much like warm up they did to get, like how long their camp has been. Gotcha, Connor. Yeah, ads are a revenue generator, and I try not to have them on. So I don't know if I missed a thing or something. I'm not sure. So the fans are booing because South Africa's just chilling back here. Mexico has laid off on the pressure, pushing way up the field. South Africa with a bad touch, so throw for Mexico. Just a touch on the outside of the foot. Do we think that South Africa will score a goal? That's going to be the next question. There we go. Yes or no? Will they score a goal? So we got a free kick for Mexico. Another bad tackle by South Africa. South Africa are playing a little frustrated right now. Oh, we get to see the ref's angle of the goal. Heck yeah. Let's go. That was awesome. That was a great view. Oh, good ball. Gutierrez here at the bottom of the screen. He fouls. It's now a free kick for South Africa. No one there to lay the ball off to. Gutierrez is not playing that great yet. He's had a couple of heavy touches, lost the ball a couple times, so he just needs to just relax a little bit. Just relax. There we go. South Africa having a couple good passes here. Why do y'all need to have someone drop into the mid? There you go. That was a bad pass, but South Africa retains possession. Terrible ball in. Gutierrez comes down with it, lays it off. And another terrible tackle by South Africa. And we see our first yellow card of the match here for South Africa. Yeah, you're right, Connor. Like it sucks that he couldn't make it in, but we have so much attacking midfield. Like we're stacked there. So I'm glad that he gets, he gets to play on a national team, and he's starting. I like that. South Africa is there at midfield. Now they have to go back. Mexico, the pressure Mexico's putting on South Africa, I'm very much here for it. That's how they got their first goal, was the pressure. Yeah, exactly, Connor. Yeah, you can't blame him for that. If that's where he wanted to play, if that's where he had his heart set on, can't blame him at all. Mexico now has possession. Yeah, they're talking about South Africa. They're with their passing and stuff right now. They're not looking great. They're not giving themselves any chances. Menez flicks it on, but it goes to South Africa. Oh, okay, Connor. I can. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Oh, this is a good ball movement here by Mexico. Here at the bottom of the screen. Here we go. This is a great build-up by Mexico into the midfield. Quiones takes a shot from wide and barely misses wide right. I thought he was going to at least hit the post there, but Quiones is feeling it right now for Mexico. After scoring that first goal, he just wants more. Zooming in on Ochoa. The ref was yelling at Jimenez because he went into the box too early after the goal kick. Oh, I don't know if that was a foul there, but foul. Free kick for South Africa. South Africa goes back to their keeper. Mexico not pressuring too much on this possession for South Africa. That was a good. Oh, this is a couple good passes. Switch. Oh, he should have switched the field. The player he passed it to a player that wasn't even looking. Another bad turnover by South Africa. And we get another foul, free kick for Mexico. He sold it. He sold it for sure, though. So the ref is telling him to calm down. I'm pretty sure he's the one that has the yellow. Why? He's got to be careful here. Yes, the hydration breaks. That is new for this World Cup. Quiones winning the ball there. Jimenez lays it off to Gutierrez. Gutierrez here at the bottom of the screen. Oh. Alvarado tried to play it in to Jimenez, but couldn't get it lofted up enough. South Africa now has it, and it's going to be, I think, a throw for South Africa. Yeah, throw for South Africa. So South Africa again, slowing it down. Back here to their keeper. Switches field. Oh, missed touch by the keeper for Mexico. Oh, now their South African player wants a handball in the box, so we might come back and look at that. I don't think he did, but we saw his back, so. And then a South African player goes down and they finally call it. It's going to be a free kick, and we got a yellow card for Gutierrez for a high boot on the leg. High boot on the leg. So Gutierrez first card for Mexico. Oh, he didn't even touch him, guys. He didn't even touch him. And he got a yellow card. Didn't even touch the South African player. No, Connor, no stream for the South Korea Czechia game tonight. Yes, that Derpy, that is a potential. Could you imagine? Could you imagine that? All right, South Africa with a free kick. This could be a promising spot. The ref is talking to some of the players here. All right, South Africa sends it in. Cleared out. Exactly, Connor. That was definitely a flop, wasn't it? All right, Mexico clears it out. Quiones. Oh, good touch. Deflection by South Africa, but it's out for a goal kick. And I believe we are getting our hydration break here. So while we're getting the hydration break, I will check on the ad stuff. I should play an ad right now, which I will. There we go. It was on, but you don't know what would need to happen on July 4th, but someone needs to make it happen. Yeah, I mean, at that point in time, do we battle it out to like give it the official name? If we win, it's soccer. If they win, it goes to football. I mean, that argument doesn't ever bother me. I don't really care either way. Like I'll refer to it as either. But man, they hate it over there that we say soccer here in the U.S. But I would love to see USA play England July 4th in Philadelphia. That would be amazing. But I can't remember what that scenario is. Gracie. How is it mathematically impossible? Can they? I didn't think that was, now that you're saying that. Because I think we would have to finish third, I think. That game would be crazy, Connor, if that happened. Yeah, I don't know exactly, because I think that we would go from, because I know that there's a chance that we would end up in Atlanta. or Dallas, I believe. I think we would have to finish third, I believe, in our group to I can't remember. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Commercials during the hydration break and betting channels. Yes, betting has definitely did. Yeah, that Charles is in the Discord asking the same thing. Like the commercials during, but that's why that's exactly why they put that is why they put the hydration break in. I think that that's the conspiracy. They put the hydration break in so they could run ads. Yeah, Gracie. I mean, that would have been cool if they made it like, no matter what, that if if we make it to that point, if the U.S. makes it to that point, they should play in Philadelphia on. Here comes Mexico. Jimenez. Oh, switch field. Okay, Kionis. Blazed off. I'm saying his name wrong, ain't I? Quinones. Oh, there we go, Connor. We got a fun fact. I do miss Angus with his fun facts. Oh, Gutierrez. Gutierrez into the box. Gutierrez takes a shot, blocked. uh, yeah, I guess, Gracie, we can say that too. We can say that too. But I bet that FIFA was like, they folded real quick on that because that was a chance for them to put ads in. I don't know, Gracie. Angus, he blocked me again on everything, so I don't know what's going on. Gutierrez putting the pressure. No, that's not Gutierrez. I'm sorry. Alvarado putting the pressure on there. So since the goal, things have been kind of slow. South Africa goes upfield. Mexico has it at their back line. Oh, that's good, Connor. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad he's doing. I'm glad he's still. I thought that he was still alive. I didn't think that anything like that happened. But I'm glad that he's okay. I hate the fact that I don't know. Hopefully, I didn't do anything to him. I don't know why he blocked me on social media and stuff and left the Discord. Definitely miss him being on in the chat for sure. That was a bad pass by Mexico. Gave up an easy ball there. Montez just cleared it downfield to no one. No one was around. All right, Mexico now putting pressure on the back line, South Africa, but good pass by the keeper to go switch the field a little bit. Yeah, hey, I understand that, Connor. I'm glad he's doing well. And if you do talk to him, Connor, let him know that at least I said hello, that kind of thing, and that I hope he's doing well. So South African player offside. Right back underway here after they figured stuff out. I'm with you, Gracie. I was there too. Mexico goes back to the keeper. South Africa putting a little pressure on them. And a bad turnover by Mexico here. That's the first like bad turnover. It's going to be a throw for South Africa. Well, that's a good ball in by South Africa into the midfield. It's another good ball here. South Africa have a chance. He goes out wide with a bad pass. It's a throw for Mexico. That was a good chance for South Africa. And so many legends. They keep showing all the legends in the stands and their seats. All right, Mexico with the throw. Probably a lot, Gracie. It'll probably become a thing. Here comes Gutierrez. Lays it off. You're right, Gracie. 4 quarters now. It's a good tackle by South Africa. It's a throw for Mexico here. Pushing into the final third. Reyes is throwing it in for Mexico. I'm pretty sure he went over the 5 seconds to throw it in, but nothing happened there. Gutierrez. Oh, great save by the keeper. If the keeper did not save that, we were about to say Jimenez just scored a goal. Yeah, I think Jimenez would have scored there if the goalkeeper missed that. And I believe they were showing the replay, but it seems like another bad turnover by South Africa. Gotcha, Gracie. Yeah, I mean that's what they should do. That's what it should have been. Reyes. Lira. So that's what's crazy about this. South Africa have yet to take a shot. They have not taken a shot. But it's nothing. It's not really anything to do with Mexico's defense. I think it's a lot of stupid passes and turnovers by South Africa here. Renheld goes upfield. Mexico has it here at the top of the screen, just taking their time. Into Gutierrez, and Gutierrez again takes a heavy touch, but there was a lot of pace on that pass, and there didn't need to be. Gracie. I will say though, one thing that we love about this game, it takes one little. There we got our first shot by South Africa. It was a header, but you know, it just needs one glimpse, one little glimpse for South Africa to be back on the board. And Foster gets a head on it, but it goes wide right. So their first shot of the game comes at the 37th minute mark. Yeah, that, exactly. I mean, I feel like Mexico, with the way that they were playing at the beginning of this match, like we should see. I think that we should see more shots by Mexico. They only have 2 on target, 6 total. But it's been a while since we've seen a shot by them that was anything meaningful. Switch of field for Mexico at the top of the screen now. Like they're just comfortable sitting in their defensive half and passing the ball around. I mean, to me, you would want to put more goals up. But I guess at the same time, if South Africa is going to let you get away with a 1-0 victory and just sit back, we get a foul, a free kick for Mexico. There it gets fouled. Yeah. Yeah, Gracie, they're pretty quiet right now. I'm not sure. I mean, I think that they're probably still cheering, but yeah, it's quiet there. But I understand why it's quiet. There's nothing going on. It's very much passing in the midfield, a deep pass, and then a header, you know, to clear it, or a big clear. That's about it. Hey, I like that, Sam. I like that. Gutierrez kicked out. Good clearance by South Africa. Throw for Mexico here. We knew what you were saying, Sam. So they're talking about the pitch. They're saying the pitch is drying up, and so the ball's not moving as quickly, is what they were talking about. Gutierrez to Jimenez. See, why are we not making a run? 15. Reyes should be making a run. I know that he's a right back, but should have been making a run there. Here's Gutierrez in the middle of the field, pressing up, tries to get it to Jimenez, but good step by South Africa. Yes, Gracie, I have seen the Freddy guy on Twitter. And Sam, yes, I do like Hershey chocolate. Reyes. Alvarado, back to Reyes. Into the midfield. But yeah, Gracie, it's hilarious. Like Bucky's and everything else that he has put in. Oh, Jimenez! Great save by Williams. Jimenez with the head. He was close. Jimenez actually didn't touch it, but good save by Williams. Now there's the fans are coming back a little bit. Here we go. Quinones takes the shot, deflected. Jimenez lays it off. Oh, off the post! Off the post! Wow, so close to getting his second goal of the match. Wow. Wow, Quinones almost gets his second, and it goes off of the post. Yeah, Gutierrez lays it off. Just wide, just wide. Gracie, I love the I love the ending there. But yeah, I like Hershey bars, Sam. Oh, that would have been bad for South Africa. Gutierrez keeps a hold of it. Good job, Gutierrez. Tries to get it to Jimenez. Couldn't lift it up here. That was not Gutierrez that passed it. South Africa on the attack. Out wide. Crosses it in. Deflected. Player's asking for a handball, and it goes out, and it's going to be another corner for South. Actually, it's going to be a corner for South Africa. Why do they, Gracie? No, I do not. Have you ever had Saris chocolate? I don't think they really have like chocolate bars, but have you ever had Saris? It's near Pittsburgh. So right here, South Africa goes short on their corner. So, oof, cleared out. South Africa keep possession. Like it only takes one. Takes a shot, and Rangel handles it very well. Yeah, that was. Yeah, he was saying it's 40 yards out, and it really was. It just takes one set piece for South Africa to get back in this. Losing 4-1 to France. They're talking about Mexico, I believe. Oh, there. This is a good ball in behind. Williams saves the South African defense and clears it out. We got 4 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half, by the way. They just put it up on the screen there. Gracie, we're still waiting for that answer. That is why they taste so bad. Yeah, and that's crazy too. I don't know how I like the expanded World Cup because they're talking about 8 teams, that 8 of the third place teams will make it through, and like obviously a lot of that's going to be based on goal difference. So they're saying South Africa just keep playing defense, even though if you lose this, only lose it by 1-0 instead of like 2 or 3-0. Oh, the ref was giving him a countdown for the throw in. Gallardo takes the shot. 123 caps for the national side. Played a good bit of games there for Mexico. Oh, great. That's fantastic. So South Africa here in the final third. Someone's got to give them something. It's a goal kick. Oh, that should be a corner kick for South Africa. He had every right to challenge that. I think it's added into the stoppage time, Gracie. I don't think they stopped the clock. That would be wild if they stopped the clock like other sports. So Williams scoops it up. Oh, South Africa with a bad turnover. Jimenez. Oh, Gutierrez. Gutierrez. Oh my goodness, Gutierrez, you whiffed. You whiffed. Oh. I don't know if he was he trying to pass it? Yeah, he kicked it the outside of it. Gutierrez. Oh, they were trying to say that he was trying to pass it to Jimenez, but it was just too much. No, I didn't know that, Gracie. I had no idea. Yeah, you're right. They would probably rather keep it that way. That was a good ball in behind by South Africa. Just couldn't bring it down. And I believe that is it for the first half. 1-0. Mexico over South Africa here in the opening match of the World Cup. Hey, I like that. Hey, it was quiet after the goal, and I think that we could see this going forward. I think that we can see stuff like this happening. One team scores in these first matches, and the other team just become very defensive. No, Gracie, that's okay. That's okay. But like Landon Donovan was saying, we have 8 teams in the third place spot that move on, and you want to make sure if you do go down and you're going to like lose, you don't want to lose by multiple goals. So I could see this second half being as boring as after that first goal. And I hate to see that. I hate to say that. I don't even want to say that. But I could really see that happening because like Landon was saying, South Africa could just that goal difference will make a huge difference in what third place teams make it and which ones don't. Yeah, exactly. Just preserving the goal difference. Yeah, exactly, Derpy. It has been, and that's why we like we were just discussing, like with the goal difference stuff. 57% of the possession is in favor of Mexico. 43% for South Africa. Yeah, it is sad to say, Derpy. It really is. You know, this is the opening match of the World Cup. We get a goal, and then it's just boring. And I got a feeling the second half is going to be the same way, unless Mexico get a goal, makes it 2-0. I mean, I guess it really could go either way. If South Africa would score to tie it up, Mexico's going to push to get a second goal to win. I think Mexico they have to win in front of their home crowd. I think if Mexico get a draw or a loss in this one, it will not look good for them going forward. But yeah, I think that it's going to be a very boring second half. Mexico does have 10 shots, 2 on target, and 1 big chance, whereas South Africa finally got a shot. They didn't get their first shot until the 37th minute. So they do have 1 on target and 2 shots total now. but their first shot didn't come until the 37th minute, which is not great. I thought that I was expecting to see better from I was expecting to see better from South Africa. Their passing has been awful. They've had some chances that they could have got in behind that back line for Mexico, and the passing just not there. So you don't think we should go any bigger than 32? I think 64 is better because no third place teams get out. I mean, yeah, I kind of like that. I would like that better. Like, I think that only the top 2 teams should be able to make it out. You got to make, that's the thing. Like, you got to make the group stage more competitive. These group stage games are going to be kind of boring. I got a feeling they're going to be kind of boring for the most part until game 3. When things are actually on the line, or you're going to be on the verge of being eliminated, that kind of thing. Like these first couple games, if you're not on the winning side, I don't know. I don't know which way to go with it. I think if you're not on the winning side, maybe it's ramped up for you on the losing side, but then the winning side could kind of take a break and just get a result, as in a draw, the other 2 matches. So I think that the group stages could become very boring for us throughout this tournament, but then it will pick up for the knockouts for sure. Yeah, you're right, Gracie. I think that at that point, whenever you have that many teams, like it should just be a randomized draw if they would do that. Is there talks of 64? I can't remember if there's talks of 64 teams. And of course, we have thunderstorm warnings in my area. Yeah, exactly, Gracie. Like, let's see, a France versus England in the group stage. There's talks of 64 in 2030. Yeah, I mean, at that point in time, I agree. I think that there should be no pots, and anybody could end up playing anybody in the group stages. All right, I will be right back, everybody. But yeah, I'm with you. Like the 64, like I even at this 32, the 32 or whatever, they should make it where, you know, it should be anything. Yeah, because like, could you imagine by chance, like if you had a random draw, you have teams like Curacao, Haiti, and New Zealand all make the same group. Could you imagine that? Like one of those teams could get out and go to the knockout stages. Yeah, exactly, Gracie. We don't want to see these like blowout, these blowout group stage matches. So like, yeah, and like, could we could really see a group of death. Like, could you imagine France, England, Spain, and like Germany being in the same one? Like one of those teams being grouped. Like that's what we want to see, in my opinion. And then, like I said, one of those, so say those three teams are in the same group, like one of those teams are going to move on to the knockout. And I think that would be great for the game, like seeing like a Curacao or Haiti make it into the knockout, because, in the other group they had, like I said, a group of death, with those four really good teams. So if they do that, I wish that they would go away from the pots like that. They're talking about our game tomorrow. Well, they're showing a commercial. Yeah, I can agree with that, Gracie. Like making sure that, it's not an all European or an all South. Yeah, I guess I would be with that, because people see that all the time with like qualifying. You see those teams play against each other in qualifying, then you see those teams playing against, in the Euros and stuff. So I guess I can see that. Yeah. And yeah, that's why they would stay with it. Oh, so there is a rumor that I just seen that Anthony Robinson is being targeted by Manchester United. Maybe I'll have to become a Manchester United fan since I'm looking for a European club. Where's Henry at? How does Henry feel about that? All right, so right now, 80% of you are saying yes, South Africa will score a goal. I would love that, Gracie. I would love to see that, because then it would be competitive. A group like that, Spain, France, Argentina, and Brazil, like, yeah, like that would be a great group. Yeah, so shots on goal is only 2-1, which is kind of crazy to think too. Mexico have 2 shots on target. South Africa only have 1. But I think Mexico should try to push forward and get a second. I do. I think that they need to. 25 hours until the U.S. game. Well, just under 26 hours. Which that doesn't make sense. Because we play at 9 tomorrow. I think they're having problems with that. Maybe that's for the pregame show also. So yeah, 80% of you are saying that South Africa will score. And let's do a new poll. Who scores first in the second half? All right, who scores in the second half? Who scores first in the second half? They're doing a 3-hour USA pregame show. I like that. I'll probably turn it on. Actually, I won't, because right before the game, I am going bowling with my wife and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. So it's going to be a fun. It's going to be a fun Friday. Also, hopefully, my electric and stuff doesn't go out. We do have a storm coming through right now in my area, and it's thundering right now. So hopefully, I don't lose power or anything for the stream. Hey, have you all seen this commercial? They're showing like the behind the scenes or whatever for that commercial with Cristiano Ronaldo walking out of the fire. Have you all seen that? I think it's a pretty good one. Mom, can we leave? Yeah, rip the script. That's what it was. Interesting. Okay. The world is meant to meet. I like that. I like that take. I like that commercial. That was a good one. Oh yes, Gracie. I told my wife that we have to be home. We have to be home for the USA game. Like I can miss other games, but I can't miss USA games. So yeah, I saw that, Gracie. I believe tomorrow night, Turkey and Australia play at midnight. I it sucks. It sucks that like because I'm not going to stay up and watch that. Um, and I should because those two teams are in our group, in the US's group. So I should probably stay up and watch it and see what we have coming. All right, who scores first in the second half? I should stream what? Stream the Turkey A versus Australia match at midnight. Yeah, my wife would hate me for that. She'd be trying to sleep, and I would like scream or something that a goal happened, or Guiones. Oh, my electric just flickered. Yeah, which it does. It does make sense for those nations so that they get to watch the game. So yeah, I'm with you on that. That's nice that they've done that. Yeah, because what that it'll actually only be 9 out there. Yeah, that would my neighbors would hate me, Gracie. My neighbors would hate me at that point. I'd get the cops called on me. All right, we're getting ready to kick off the second half. South Africa will start with the ball in this half. In dock. All right, South Africa will be going left to right on the screen this half. Mexico right to left. It is pouring down the rain outside, by the way, guys. We are underway. South Africa with the ball. I have terrible neighbors. If they believe it. What, because I'm out at midnight yelling? Uh-oh, bad turnover. Mexico could go up 2-0. Oh no. Ooh, that was a good shot by Gutierrez. South Africa still continuing to make bad passes. Williams gives it straight to Mexico, but his center back bails him out. Completely bails him out. It is still only 1-0. Yeah. What was he thinking there? Very lucky that it is not 2-0 Mexico right now. Mexico have possession here. Tries to get it to Quinones. Yeah, that was a huge opportunity for Mexico to go up 2-0. How's the stream, guys? Are we still good with the stream? It's like I said, I know that my it flickered. I think we're good. Anyway. There was no substitutions there at halftime, by the way. Enes keeps it in. Quinones takes a shot from... Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. Thanks. There you go. A homemade fireworks show. Yeah, Quinones should have not taken that shot. Gutierrez had a good run in between the center backs. South Africa give it away in a bad spot. Alvarado. Bad pass. I believe that was Reyes gave it away. Now it's back with Williams for South Africa. Okay, there we go. Good step by Mexico there. South Africa come up with it. Play on, ref says there was a foul. Yeah, this has been more exciting. This first couple of minutes have been more exciting than after the goal in the first half. Oh, geez, Gracie. Uh-oh. Gutierrez gets fouled right outside the box. Oh, my goodness. Gutierrez. And it's a red card. We get a red card. South Africa fouls Gutierrez as the last defender. Yeah, they're probably going to look at it. Satole with a straight red because he fouls Gutierrez right outside the box. He gets him right before he goes into the box. And he's on. Gutierrez is on. The other center back left him on. So it was outside the box. But right now, we have a red card for South Africa, and I don't think this gets changed. This does not get changed. Gutierrez, his hip landed right on the ball. Glad he's okay. Great way to pick it up. Yeah, Satole is out. He's done. No, he was the last defender. That's why he's got the straight red. All right, sorry about that. But no, it shouldn't be reversed. Jimenez is standing over it. Jimenez has to take this, right? He's going to take this. Yeah, he's got to, right? Takes it, goes right into the wall. And Gallardo, I don't even think that's how you say it. That's what the announcer said. But kicks it off the side of his foot. Yeah, I agree, Gracie. That's the second time they've hit right into the wall. But South Africa is down a man after that foul on Gutierrez. So now South Africa is probably going to do nothing but set back. Can Mexico capitalize? I mean, because they should really work on goal difference also in a positive way and try to get more. Here we go. Gutierrez goes into the box, but it's going to be a corner kick. I believe this is their Mexico's first of the second half. It's going to be their third of the match. Gutierrez to take the corner. Oh, no, just kidding. He moved out. Alvarado to take it. In swinging ball. Cleared out. And the Mexican defender, Lara, just had to clear it out for a throw for South Africa. That sucks for South Africa getting that red card. Satole, unfortunate. That's a throw for Mexico. But 67% of you are saying South Africa will be the first ones to score in the second half. You're right, Gracie. I guess you are right. Like 3 points is enough to get out. But I feel like you would want, as a host nation, you would want to win, be first place, because that's what I would want. But I understand, like, you want to, like, they're keeping a lot of their energy too. Hey, I love that. Just got a snap from my brother-in-law. He has me on his tablet and the game on the big screen. I love that. Shout out Save Crystal Gaming. If you like video games, check out his channel. All right, big throw for South Africa deep in their own half here. So South Africa going upfield, pushing into the final third. Hey, what's up, lazy boy? Thanks for coming in. You're saying Japan champions. Could you imagine Japan winning the World Cup? I mean, I would be here for it. If it's, it'd be cool to see someone like newer that we haven't seen in a very long time win it. So South Africa building up a nice possession here. But can they push forward into the final third again? Takes a shot way outside. Ooh, that's right, Save. That's right. You're right, Gracie. Hey, it's okay. It's okay if you want to just chat, just hang out and listen to me talk. That's cool too. Ain't no problem with that. That could have been bad for Mexico. And hell, had a misgrab there. If there was a South African player at the back post, they could have got a goal there. South Africa putting a little bit of pressure on, even down a man. Okay, superior player of the match. It's not man of the match anymore. Superior player of the match, or not even a player of the match. So Foster's coming out. Mbatha. I thought there was an R. It was hard to read the back of his jersey. Mbatha comes on for South Africa. So that's our first change of the match. That one was for South Africa. It's crazy that South Africa have had a good bit of possession since being down a man. Like Mexico, I guess, is okay with that. I don't know. Maybe the competitor in me doesn't like that. Jimenez putting the playing very good defensively, almost wins it back. South Africa keep possession, but it's turned over. Foul, and we get a free kick for Mexico. This is a promising spot, but can Mexico capitalize from it? They're not doing great in set pieces, but this is another chance for them to go up 2-0. Right outside of the box on the right side at the top of the screen. All right, are they going to swing it in to try to get a header off of this? Or are they going to take a shot from out there? I don't think they're going to take a shot. Loft it up. Let one of the center backs get a head on it. Man, the set piece is not great by Mexico today. Not great at all. I would love to see a second goal. Would love to see a second goal in this match. Oh. Alvarado almost lost it there. Okay, come on. Push forward. Quit passing it back. Just leaving it at the center backs. I mean, Mexico's literally just standing there with their center backs. Let's see something. Oh, I guess at halftime, I forgot. Where Connor, why didn't you say anything, man? You said you wanted me to show. Oh, back post. Oh, just too far. That was a chance for Mexico. Alvarado was on the back post, but just out of his reach. But Connor said he wanted to see my USA lineup that I want. Really, Gracie, if US and Mexico both finish second, they play each other in the round of 32. That would be an interesting matchup. I hope that the US doesn't finish second. I expect the US to finish first in their group. So throw for South Africa. They take it quickly, but it was at midfield. Nothing could really come from it. Mexico putting a little bit of pressure on the back line, just a little bit. Williams now has it for South Africa. Well, we got a foul. Free kick for South Africa. So, okay, Gracie. So you think that we're going to lose against Paraguay, beat Australia? I will say we better beat Australia since that's the game I'm going to. We better beat Australia. That's all I'm saying. And you think we tie Turkey and we'll be second on 4 points most likely? Okay. I think that I want to say Turkey might be the toughest game for us. But also at the same time, Australia, I believe Australia likes to sit back. And I think that we, as in the US, I feel like we struggle sometimes against teams that sit back. So We'll see. But I very much want us to start off with a dub against Paraguay because Paraguay is a good team. Could you imagine South Africa tying this down a man? That would make some drama for this opening match. South Africa putting a little pressure on the back line. Yeah, you are right. We did play very well against Australia. Barely squeaked by against Paraguay. Jimenez was like, let's go. And I'm glad that he was like, let's go. Oh, that's a high boot. That should be a yellow for Mexico. No. He says no. No card. He's lucky that he didn't get a card. I know that there wasn't anything major. So it looks like we're going to get our first change for Mexico here in the 63rd minute. You're right, Gracie. They'd be getting CONCACAF'd by an African team. Good interception by Mexico. Yeah, push forward. Not a good pass. Here's South Africa at the top of the screen. Good ball in, too high, and out for a goal kick. I think that Mexico better not get too comfortable. They better not get too comfortable back there. They're talking about traffic in Mexico City, that the roads are probably deserted right now because all the fans are there. So South Africa putting a little bit of pressure on the back line here. Mexico goes upfield, but it's out for a throw. There we go. I like that. I like that the fans are booing them right now for not pushing forward and making stupid passes. Yeah, Gracie. Yeah, I agree with Landon. I agree with Landon that Mexico should be doing better. This much time playing against 10 men, like you should be having a lot more shots than what you have so far in the second half. Like for the second half, they only have 5 shots. Gutierrez tried to get it in behind. Yeah, like if I'm Mexico right now, this performance is not that great in my opinion. All right, we're getting our first substitutions. Mora is coming in for Mexico. Gutierrez being subbed off, and Chavez coming in, and Fidalgo is coming out. I think I said that right. Hopefully, I did. So the youngest player at the World Cup, Mora, is in. I'd like to see him get on the scoreboard here. Push forward, try to get a goal. Oh, no one was there for the dummy run. South Africa have it here. There we go. Jimenez. They let it go back. So, yeah, South Africa putting pressure on any player that they can now. No, Gracie. I believe he's 18 now, right? Lamine Yamal. Oh, here's Mexico. Oh, Jimenez, goal! Mexico! We got Jimenez at the back post. Mexico makes it 2-0 against a 10-man South African team. That should do it, folks. That should do it. Mexico 2-0. Great ball in, and Jimenez finishes like he does. That's right, Derpy. Goal. And the emotion that Jimenez is showing, I love it. I love it. They did. I love it. Great run by Jimenez, too. Yeah, very easy header. And Williams really had no shot on that. I like it. I like that for Jimenez. Yeah, I love the fact that I love Jimenez's story. And we are at the hydration break. So instead of commercials during hydration breaks, we did what other countries are doing, which is the studio showed analysts. Okay. There, the fans dancing. So there we go. We got the second goal of the match that we were looking for. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Rain, at this point in time, I believe that too. I think that South Africa are going they're not going to score. Derpy. Play Lechon. I like that. I like that. All right. Will Mexico here's the next poll since this game is definitely over now. Will Mexico top? Will Mexico top their group? Yeah, that's a good question. Are other countries showing commercials? And we're underway again. Like it's running ads. Yeah, it runs ads for me too during hydration break. But yeah, I wonder if in other countries they're running ads. So we got a throw for South Africa. What a goal by Jimenez. That's a great header. Way to finish with being unmarked there at the back post. Mora doesn't get fouled, I guess. It's a throw for Mexico, though. Out by South Africa. Mexico, just go get a third goal for us, you know? Derpy, yeah, I did see that commercial. I saw it at the end where like Baywatch came up. But yeah, I saw that. It's like, what? Oh, here we go. Jimenez out wide here. Are we going to get a third? Oh no, it was offside. Jimenez was offside. I'm very surprised that they called it that early. I don't know if he was offside there. I don't know. Lucinda, not a good showing by South Africa. That is a weird choice, Derpy. Bad passing by South Africa to start the game, and still, Jimenez taken down in the box. The ref says no foul, but the ref stops the game. Benito failed hate watch. It failed hate watch for you. I wanted Mexico to win this. I'm cheering for CONCACAF teams in the tournament. And Scotland. Those are, Scotland and USA are my two big ones. USA obviously the biggest. But I wanted Mexico to win. I'd like to see them succeed. But if they end up playing USA, obviously I want the USA to win that game. Oh. And we get another yellow card for South Africa. Rain, I hate watch Arsenal versus PSG. I feel like a lot of people did that. How many yellows do they have? What is the yellow count? So South Africa, that's going to be their second yellow. Mexico only have one yellow. I'm surprised by that. Can we get another yellow card from Mexico? Right now, 83% of you are saying Mexico will top their group. Do we think that Mexico beats both South Korea and Czechia? Do we think that they beat South Korea in the group? Or do they get at least a result is the question. Right. Right. They're like Cowboy fans. Yeah, we don't like Cowboys here. The Dallas Cowboys. We're talking about American football there, by the way. Oh, Canyon kept it alive. People are complaining because we did miss some of the live action with the commercials during that second hydration break. People are not happy on social media. Which I'm not either. Like, that's BS. That should not be happening. We should not be missing any live action of the games. None whatsoever. This is being too commercialized. This is why we like soccer or football. This is why we like football. There's no commercials. So we got some more substitutions being made by both sides here. Mexico making 2 substitutions. Jimenez is coming out. Alvarez and Gonzalez is coming in. And Lara, I believe, is the other one. What's up, Charles? How are you? I just saw the tweet that you shared from Tom. It's ridiculous that we missed out on. I know that it wasn't a lot, but we shouldn't be missing any live action. Yeah, Reigns and Modiba are off for South Africa. Apollos and I didn't see what the other name was. I like the hat this kid's wearing. So we're back underway. South Africa goes back to Williams. Charles, yeah, I mean, the South African goalkeeper looked good in AFCON. We talked about that earlier in the stream. Gracie brought it up. He looked good then. He's not bad. Yeah, you get a win in your first match, you're pretty much in the knockouts, I feel like. So Mexico holding possession here into the infield. I think they might as well push on and try to get a third. Reyes. Here we go. Mora turns. Oh, it's going to be a throw for South Africa. Should be. No. Wow. South African Zimbabwe. Yeah, the rest of the team is crap. That's why. So we got another substitution. Jimenez is coming out. And look at who it is. Vega. Vega comes in for Mexico. You think they could go through as the third place team? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that if 3 teams get out of this group, it's going to be Mexico, South Korea, and Czechia. South Africa, carrying. Mora defending. Still defending. Mora wins it back. Oh, but he gets they call the foul. I don't think there's a foul there. And Mora is disappointed. Hey, I would be too. And you got manhandled by a 17-year-old there, pal. And he didn't really foul him. I don't think he fouled him there. Mexico putting a little bit of pressure on South Africa. I like it. So we got 10 minutes left plus stoppage time, guys. Coverage starts at 6 p.m. tomorrow for the U.S.-Paraguay game. Charles, I did not make a video for predictions for the tournament. I ran out of time. I've been busy, and then my wife and I went on a miniature vacation right before the World Cup there. So I did not get time to do that, unfortunately. So Alvarado is still on the ground. He got hit in the face, I think. I don't know. Zwane did smack him in the face. All right, Grace. Hey, thanks for coming and hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow night for the USA game. Hey, I like that, Gracie. I like that. It's probably going to be against the US, but we'll take it though. Okay, I kind of like this camera angle that we're seeing where they're looking at the crowd. So I don't know what's going on here while we're still just standing around. I don't know if this is going to be looked at because he did kind of smack him in the face. So VAR, they are going to take a look at this. I thought that there might be a chance here. And South Africa is most likely going to be down to 9 men. I mean, I think that he deliberately smacked him in the face with that left hand. Look at it. Watch. I mean, he punched him. I mean, he came down like this on him. Yeah, that's a red. There's no need for that. Yeah. And he look, if you watch his head, he runs into Alvarado and then turns his head back and goes down like that. That's going to be a red. There's no need for it, man. There's no need for that. Yes. Yeah. That's a punch. That's a punch. That's a red card. He's going to get it. That's they're going to get a second red. It should be. Yep. There it is. Yeah, I like the fact that they announced it. I'm glad that they announced it too, Charles, like letting everyone know what the decision was. But we got another red card for South Africa. And it's been a bad day, and now it's even worse. Zwana, you punched him in the face, man, and you were caught in 4K. You were caught in 4K, and you're trying to fight it. Like you were caught in 4K. That you looked back at his head, clenched your fist, and went like this. No, you're right, Landon. You're right. So South Africa down to 9 men now. So what a weird opening match of the World Cup 2026. Look at Vega. Oh, Vega. Good challenge. Goal kick for South Africa here. So we got 5 minutes left plus stoppage time in this one. Yeah, I agree that South Africa did all of this to themselves from, fouling, being the last defender, getting that first red card, bad passing. Like, this was all on South Africa. So Mexico just passing around here. I got a feeling this is what we're going to see the rest of the match. I don't think that they're really going to take any kind of, well, maybe not. They're pushing into the final third now. Mora, Vega. Now they just go back. Yeah. Vasquez just holding it. Mora. Huh. Do we think that they try to go and shoot here? Here's, yeah, Vega. Let Mora shoot it. Give the ball to Mora. Let him do some work. There's Mora. There it is. Oh, he should have shot it. Oh, play on, says the ref. Here comes, oh my goodness, the passing. The passing by South Africa in this one is atrocious. I have seen high school teams in America pass better than what South Africa has done this year. Not this year, this game, not this year, this match. So again, Mexico now just passing it around again here at the back. I will say this has been they do reign. They look like an amateur team, yes. I will say for Mexico, in a sense, this has been a good game for them to keep their stamina up. They didn't have to exert so much energy, I feel like, in this match. So I think that this is going to help them out in the group stage because they're not draining their batteries to make something happen in this one. So free kick for South Africa here. But yeah, I agree, Rain. This South African team very much looked amateur, played amateurly. I mean, you got 2 red cards. I could see the first one maybe happen. He shouldn't have fouled Gutierrez, but the second one was uh, not called for. He shouldn't have punched that guy in the face, and he did. Like, you can clearly see it. Charles, I think you should go to it, man. Go to it. Well, does it cost anything? It'd probably cost $150 to go to it. I hope not, but I would go if I had one near my city, I would probably go to it. Alvarez out wide. We are in the 90th minute here. Blocked. Alvarez gets it back. Oh, Alvarez with a good steal back. He gets fouled, and we're going to get another yellow card, maybe, for South Africa. Okay, nope. Just a foul. I thought they were going to get a yellow card for that. I will say I'm very impressed with Mexico keeping a level head with all of the fouls and stuff that some of the tackles that South Africa have put on these guys haven't been the greatest and are very aggressive. Also, we have 7 minutes of stoppage time. I'm surprised that Mexico haven't fought back. Rain, the final match is played in New Jersey, like New York, New Jersey area at MetLife Stadium. It's crazy that they're not allowed, they're not supposed to say Azteca. Hey, that's awesome, Charles. Yeah, I would definitely attend for some of the games. Here's Vega. And we got a foul. Oh, he tells him to get up. Here's South Africa pushing. Here we go on the counter. Oh, and that's a yellow card for Mexico. It actually could be a red. No way they're giving him a red, but he is going to get a yellow, right? He's getting a red. So Mexico gets a red for fouling, being the last defender. Oh, wow. And that's huge on Mexico. Montez is the one that gets the red. He's protesting it. Let's see. He's the last defender. Yeah, I mean, that is a goal scoring opportunity. He is the last defender. This is not good. This is not good for Mexico. What a weird opening match. This is a very weird opening match in the World Cup. So are they going to review it? I don't know. So red card to Mexico here. Yes, I agree with what they're saying. Like, so what the heck? We have 3 red cards in this match. See, I disagree with Landon. He is clear through. It was a goal scoring opportunity. He's the last defender. That is a red. But could you imagine South Africa score here and we have a game with 3 minutes left? And that's a huge loss for Mexico. Montez. Terrible layoff. Terrible layoff. What a wasteful set piece by South Africa. It's your chance to get into the game and get on the board, and you do this stupid layoff pass. What are you doing? Again, I still disagree with Landon on that. He's a U.S. legend, but that was by the book a red card. So we got 2 minutes left. Yeah, the first yeah, exactly, Rain. I don't know what that was, but first ever 3 red card opening match of the World Cup. We're breaking records here for World Cup 2026. That's a good flick on. Is he going to get to it? Yes, he is. South Africa here. Could be a good cross in. No one's there. Cleared out by Mexico. Vega is trying to do the one touch, but so we got a minute left. South Africa switches field, but cleared out by Mexico. And we're just kicking it back and forth. But is Vega going to get to this? Vega's chasing it down, and he does. Crosses it in, cleared out. We got a player down. Free kick to South Africa. And we are 20-ish seconds away from the finish of the first match. Yeah, this isn't good for South Africa, even going forward. 2 red cards. And there it is, the end of the first match. Mexico getting 3 points right off the bat and pretty much solidifies them to move on into the knockout stages right away. I mean, I think some terrible things would have to happen for them not to move on. And then getting that 2-goal differential, I think that this makes it a lot easier for Mexico. South Africa have a lot to do. They have a lot to do if they want to move on. So the final stats here for this match: 60% of the possession to Mexico, 40% to South Africa. 16 shots for Mexico, 4 on target, which 2 of those converted to goals. South Africa only had 3 shots with 2 on target. Not a great match. Again, we all agree that South Africa looked like an amateur team out there. The passing was not great. They did this to themselves. Pretty much this whole game was, the first goal by Mexico was because of a stupid pass by South Africa and just bad marking on the second goal, but they were already down a man for the second goal for Mexico. So South Africa did a lot of this to themselves. So I'm interested to see how the rest of this Group A pans out. But that is it for the first match of the World Cup. I'm glad it's here, but make sure that you come and hang out tomorrow night. USA versus Paraguay. That's what I'm here for, and I can't wait to see it. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow night.